Back in 2022, we had the privilege of speaking with a local nonprofit whose noble mission is to help our homeless veterans. They have made incredible strides since our last conversation, and we're happy to be joined by two individuals that have been instrumental in its progress. Let's welcome Bill Neira, a veteran himself and the director and founder of Warriors Haven. Bill is joined by his wife, Julia Neira, who is also a co-founder of this incredible organization. Bill, Joel, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
Bill, I would like to start off by giving us a reminder and letting our viewers know who may have missed our last conversation. What is Warriors Haven?
Warriors Haven is an organization basically to help veterans in need, but be it mortgage payment, utility payment, car payment, help in job placement, resume building, and our ultimate goal is to establish a tiny home community to help veterans in transition from substance abuse, post-traumatic stress, which has an encompassing thing all its own, but getting them back on their feet and back into society so they can prosper.
And now, about a year and a half ago, the first conversation, it was at the very starting point. There was things that you said you needed. We want to hear the updates. What's happened since then?
I was brought forth the Veteran Business Opportunity Center, which is at the Citadel.
Okay.
It's run by a retired Colonel of the United States Marine Corps, C.J. Williams, who's an amazing individual. He works tirelessly to help his fellow veterans. It's a class called Boots to Business. It basically teaches entrepreneurs or small business owners how to run a business. During that class, he reached out to me because of another one of his clients was talking to him about a friend of his who owns some land in Orangeburg, and he wants to start a veteran village. So Mr. Williams, contacted me saying, "Hey, can I contact you all?" I said, "Sure," trying to be, as poker face as possible. And we talked, and evidently this gentleman has 30 acres of land in Orangeburg, South Carolina, and we are going to be nestled in there somewhere with our village. There's other individuals that want to, are going to be with us that are selling tiny houses to individuals, but we are there strictly for the veteran, strictly for assistance and help.
Wow, how incredible. And I would assume that the land is arguably one of the most important components to really get this thing off the ground.
Oh, yes.
Now, Julie, can you speak to some of the other achievements that have happened and what you guys are currently working on now?
Sure. So one of the biggest things that we've had is our name is getting out there. Our mission is getting out there. We're able to help veterans. People know us, so they're connecting us with veterans. Whenever we see anything on Facebook, we reach out to them. But we've been able to help so many veterans who were either once homeless or who were transitioning and like furnishing their houses, giving them a place to call home. We've connected with some big foundations. We're not going to talk too much on that because we're still kind of working through that, but collaboration is really where it's at. We've also been able to pay off some debts for veterans who, it's kind of, it's a stressor. So we want to take that stress away as much as possible and give them a little peace in their hearts. And so we've been able to do that through the donations that we raise. And this is our first big fundraiser, so we're extremely excited. Sorry, I jumped ahead.
No, actually it's perfect timing. So this is how our viewers can help this fundraiser that you're talking about. What are the details?
Okay, so we are actually going to be having a dice run. It's a motorcycle dice run. Bill actually is in Combat Veterans Motorcycle Association, who I know you've recently had on.
Yes.
But we wanted to do a dice run that is going to be led to New Realm Brewing Company. And New Realm Brewing Company is actually having an event already, and we're kind of nestling inside of it. So we're going to get, just everybody that we know in there, and then they're going to have their people, and we're going to be able to spread the mission to a greater amount of people. But it's going to be for like everyone, kids, adults. We're going to have vendors, we're going to have raffles, we're going to have 50-50, we're going to have HF Help No Kill Rescue, veteran founded No Kill Rescue. I know you're we're all very familiar. And you know, just trying to help a lot of like veteran-owned businesses, so hopefully they can be sponsors. And really, we just want the community involved.
Yeah. And now, when is this happening?
June 29th.
Okay, June 29th. So we have some
Yes.
time to get the
Yes.
word out there.
Yes.
Wonderful. And now, for more information, warriors-haven.org is
Yes.
where we need to go. And really quick, is there any estimated timeline of when the tiny homes will start getting built?
Not yet.
Not yet.
The reason we are starting the fundraising is to gain money to clear the land. The land is not cleared, so we have to get the land clearing, the permits, everything. So this is the start of everything. So the more the community is involved, the better. It doesn't matter if it's the most prestigious company to just an individual. I want them all to be, because the veterans are part of the community, and that's what's going to make this work.
So that event, we'll put that information up on the screen.
Perfect.
Bill, Julie, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having us.
We're back in 2 minutes.